Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the afternoon recap. I am Steve Levay, filling in for Scott, the Red Dog Redler. Today we had a market that does not quit. We had a market that was up 7.3 on the S&Ps, up 20 on the Dow, and up 7 on the Nasdaq. Let's take a look at the spiders right now. And as you can see here, we are in a market right now that basically found a temporary bottom at 155.73, 13 points ago on the spiders. And today we hit a high of 168.39. I got to tell you, I feel like we're probably going to touch this top again around 169.07. If we bust through there, we're probably going to run to 170, 172. I'm currently long a few puts in the spiders right now just to see what happens with this market. Maybe we have a double top right in this range. We'll have to see how the market goes, but I am curious as the days get longer what we're going to do in this summertime trading. Earnings season kicks off in high gear tomorrow morning with like Goldman Sachs, Mosaic, Johnson & Johnson. So we'll have to see what the market does, but I do have the spiders on the radar. Let's talk about a couple of stocks we looked at today in the Momentum chat room, and then we'll go over a couple stocks in general that were market stocks. Obviously, one that I trade religiously is X1, and today X1, after a 4-day down move, got a downgrade. And as you can see right here, we broke the 8-day moving average and really never rallied all day. We finished down $4 in the stock. Take a look at the 5-minute here. As you can see, the first and only real move in the stock was a big down move off the bell right here, and then a bounce. And then we slowly just fell a little bit towards the lows of the day. And it was not an easy trading day overall, gang. As you know, it's the middle of the summer. You've got to be very smart with your positions. Make sure that you don't get too much size in this type of market. And this is one of those stocks, if you can make money early in them, I find that the best trades in a stock like X1 happen in the first hour of the day. So, if you can do that and you can make your money in that trade, you move on, or you just step away from your desk and wait for something else to set up. Another one that I watched today, SSYS, Stratasys, made new all-time highs and faded a little bit, but I talked about this stock this morning in our chat room, and as you can see here, we have a developing W here, and a W is very potent. Basically, the measured move of a W is from the bottom of it to the top. So we got about a $20 range in this W. We broke out to new highs, which indicates that maybe the stock wants to see 110, 115. I think earnings are going to be the reason it gets there, if it gets there. So this one is definitely going to be kept on the radar going forward. Today's action was very bullish in it. As you can see, we had a nice, basic slow climb all day. And I didn't pay much attention to it in the morning, but I saw it as it got to the highs. I saw it on this move here, and then I just stayed away as it faded on the last hour of the day. But it closed at 95.16. Should be a nice trade if it can get above today's high of 96.44. And if it can do that, I think we're going to get a nice extension, probably to 100. Like I said, it might take earnings, but I don't think that's going to be the case right now. I think SSYS is one to keep your eyes on. DDD is another one. This stock I talk about every single day. Here you go. You got a nice range in this stock from 40 to 52 basically. And, I'm just waiting for it to get above 50. And I think if it does that, it squeezes. You get a lot of shorts scared out of the way. Excuse me. And I think, you'll see the short squeezes on once it gets through that 50 level. Right now it's just slowly going higher off of 40, and we've just been basically flagging in this range right here. So we'll have to wait and see for earnings or news or anything like that. Talk about Tesla real quick. Tesla got a target upgrade, I think, of 230 this morning. Look at this stock, gang. This stock is incredible. Just a little tidbit. I bought this stock at 58 after earnings, the last earnings report. Sold it at 72, thinking I was a real hero. Oops. I missed about $60 in profit there, but that's the way the cookie crumbles some days, and you got to trade it. I'm an intraday trader, so intraday trades are my specialty. I don't like to take things overnight. Keeps the overnight risk away. And as you can see today, we topped out off the bell, got a nice 5-minute break of the 5-minute low here, and you saw about a $4 move in profit if you trade that 5-minute high-low trade. And again, If you don't know what the 5-minute high-low trade is, make sure you call customer service and sign up for a Momentum chat room. You'll get a great idea that when you see a 5-minute high-low, if you break the 5-minute low, there's your move right here, gang. A short right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About an hour's worth of downside action without any real buying. And that's what we specialize in. And again, then we got the H pattern right here, and the stock eventually made new lows of 126.82 before bouncing a little bit. 127.26 it closed at. So this stock right now, if I'm looking at the daily in Tesla, I'm finding that this might be a take a break kind of bar here. If we break tomorrow, if we break today's low, which is, like I said, 126.82, I could see this thing right back at the 8-day at 123.13. So we'll have to see what happens with Tesla. Let's take a look at everybody else's favorite. I know the Red Dog talks about this every day. Let's talk about Apple. Not one of my favorite stocks to trade, and right now it's still in my no trade zone. Yes, it's had a nice bounce from 398, and today it hit a high of 431. At this point, I'm waiting for earnings to see what Apple's going to do. If Apple can get above that 467 level right about here over earnings, then I think it has a chance to get back to 500. I'm not a big believer that that's going to happen right now. I think this stock has potential to break on earnings. We'll have to see what happens. I'm not telling anybody to buy this area right here, although it looks like it closed above the 50-day. I just think there's too much overhead right now for Apple. I think they need a product to come out and really blow away the competition. And I think in September, October, the iPhone 5S or 6 is coming out. That'll give us a good idea what Apple's made of. And if that doesn't matriculate into anything great, like the 4S, I wouldn't be surprised if Apple was in the mid threes come late part of the year here. So we'll have to wait and see what Apple does. So overall, gang, again, a market that does not want to pull in, but is not going up very fiercely. It's like stair-stepping higher. Again, let's throw up the spider so you can see. Stair steps, gap up, stair step, gap up. We'll wait and see what happens if it gets to that 169.07. If that's going to be a double top or not, time will tell. With that, everybody, hope you all made money trading. Again, if you're looking to figure out some new ways of trading, you're looking for low-risk, high-reward scenarios, please check out the Momentum Room at T3Live.com. And with that, everybody, have a great rest of your day. I'll talk to you all tomorrow.